Football League.
Representing the legendary Al Davis and the team's will to just win, baby. The torch is lit before every game inside of Allegiant Stadium as these fans hope it indeed drives their Raiders to victory in Vegas. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in, it's a Monday night primetime showdown between the Dallas Cowboys and the Las Vegas Raiders. On the visiting sideline, a look at the Cowboys head coach. His side taking full advantage of their bye week to rest and recover. Running the show across the field, that's Raiders head coach Pete Carroll. His guys no doubt happy to be back home after they took the loss on the road last week. I'm Kate Scott here with Brock Heward. Everybody just about set. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line. So here come the Cowboys for their opening drive. Leading them out, our 2023 Offensive Rookie of the Year. Now in his 3rd season out of Ohio State, it's C.J. Stroud.
As you take the field coming off of a real late season bye, you just want to maximize what last week was all about. Making sure that physically, mentally, emotionally you're recharged so you can go attack the final stretch of this season.
And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of this. Landon Roberts coming over for the hit.
2 yards on the pickup.
Shotgun now for Stroud. This one caught by C.D. Lamb. And he's sent out right after he makes that catch at the 40-yard line. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down.
Stroud off the play fake. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And now it's 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 40-yard line.
From the gun, a carry by Williams. And he's gonna just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Now following the play, we see the medical staff hurrying out for an injured Raider. First down, and they go right back to him. And he is down to the 30-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play action pass to come.
Going to the ground again on first. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's 2nd down. Another run for Williams. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line. 5 yards on that play and enough for a new set of downs.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. You have that call you had ready, though? Recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
And he's stuck with him, but this one heads the wrong way. He winds up losing yards. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll run the toss for Williams. And he gets in. Touchdown! The Cowboys finish up an excellent opening series. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Quite the drive they out to us how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves it can stop it.
That one splits the uprights. And the Cowboys will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Aubrey now to kick this one away. It's Brashard Smith now with the return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line. So here come the Raiders now for their opening drive. And leading them out, you and I have both covered this guy, Brock, a veteran drafted back in 2013, coming off a career high in passing yards last season. It's Geno Smith.
A bit of an uneventful outing individually last week, Kate. A touchdown and a pick for him, but the lasting memory, well, there's no question about it. Walking off that field with the loss, that stings. No doubt he feels he could have done more to prevent that result, so expect to see a motivated individual taking snaps here. this week.
Now first carry here for Ashton Genty. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
They go play action. Here's Smith. Brought in by his back here. It's Genty. And they'll have a small gain up to about the 32. Donovan Wilson getting there for the stop.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Oh, he's going to run for it. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. It's a sack on first down. We'll see if it changes the play they go with now on second.
Kid, all the data lately has taught us really clearly. Sacks, negative yardage plays. They not only just destroy that play, they destroy drives. Well done, defense.
Smith to the air now. It's a screen play to Genty. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down. Let's see what they went with. Third down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
Third and long for him here. He logs this one up, looking deep to the right side. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. Now the Raiders readying for the punt, and they'll turn to former All-Pro A.J. Cole for the kick. Some space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And midway through the season, you can see he's pacing the NFL running backs and receiving touchdowns. A real versatile player for them on offense. So first and 10 now from the 30. Here's Williams to start the drive. And they'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. A big play, and that's him 17 yards. And that'll be good for Dallas. First down. They stay on the ground with Williams. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and keeps that defense honest.
You know, it's great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. Third down coming up.
Eric Stokes on the coverage.
To the air on third and long. He's got it, complete to Pickens. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
A gain of 9 yards.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
First down. A gain of 9 yards.
Going left side, Williams with it. He's still going at the 30. And the stop comes at the 15-yard line as he gets them into the red zone. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
First down. It's a gain of 25 yards. First down, Cowboys.
Now the first carry for Quinshon Judkins. Wow, he had to power through one tackle just to get back to the line that time. Now after battling on that run, we see one of their linemen appears to be injured and in need of some attention. From the gun, Stroud. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Escapes the pocket. Play didn't break how they wanted it, and he throws this away.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away. 2 drives and both of them ending in points. You don't even mind you only got a field goal there, Kate. They got to be ecstatic, exactly the way they wanted to start this one.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. This makes it up to the 25. Second drive coming up for the Las Vegas offense. And they're certainly hoping for some better results here after that first drive ended in a punt.
Here we go, hey.
First play is going to be against Jesse. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
At the 25-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
A 7-yard loss.
We're through one on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Cowboys out in front. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. Time now for the second quarter. Raiders in possession. They'll need something big here to start out. It's 3rd and long. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to be sent out of bounds just after he crosses the 35. They've got first down here from the 36.
The Raider first down.
Play fake, here's Smith. Pressure coming, and they take him down. It's 3 sacks for the game so far. Brings up second down.
Brings up 2nd and 18 at the 28-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. That's taken in by Tucker. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the first. Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11.
3rd and 11.
I'll air it out on 3rd. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. A.J. Cole on the punt. And try to hit this one well. Can't evade the coverage team for much. They stop him before he gets really anything on that return. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And I'd say the ROI on his early touches have made him a pretty good investment for first half work. He's gotten off to a great start here. Drive begins with a run. It's Williams. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Trying to get that one to CeeDee Lamb. That's going to lead. First down as they come to the line. Throwing on 3rd down, Stroud. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down. They'll just call for a fair catch here. And what incredible field position for them after that kick. The Raiders have their offense back out there. And they're hoping they can keep the punter off the field this time around, Brock, after he's been called upon each of their first 2 possessions. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down. So it's 2nd and 10 now. Ball still at that 39-yard line. Back to the air. It's Smith. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A 3-yard loss brings up 3rd and 13.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. Coming deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out! But I believe a Raider covered that one, so so the Raiders hang on to possession. The Raiders bringing out the punting unit. Cavante Turpin on the return for the Cowboys. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And that front is really going to need to buckle down and provide some more opposition because he's gotten off to an excellent start here. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here, 1st and 10. Up the gut they go with Williams. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play. Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
No gain on the play. Brings up
Here's Stroud.
10 at the 35-yard.
Brought in by Jake Ferguson. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
A gain of 10 brings up 3rd and inches.
To the air, Stroud. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Well, no look on his first look of the game. So it's going to be 4th and short. Well, not a traditional spot we see teams going for it, but they only need a few inches. Going forward, it's Williams. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
Good for a Cowboys first down.
Stroud off of play action. Throwing the out route complete. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Raiders 42.
Off the play action. Here's Stroud. That's Pickens with a catch outright. And he's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. To the line and set. Here we go. 1st down.
A gain of 12. And a
throwing is Stroud. Completes it again to Pickens. We'll have a little, not a lot. Ball to about the 25. Jeremy Chin there on the stop. So 2nd and 6 awaits on the other side. We've reached our 2-minute warning. More from Allegiant Stadium coming up. 2nd and 6 coming up here. To the air yet again. It's Stroud. Screen here for Williams. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas 1st down.
Cowboys first down.
Throwing again. It's Stroud. Delivers another one to Williams. And that play is brought to a halt. They're going to say at the 5-yard line. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1.
Tony.
On play action, here's Stroud. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys grow their lead just before halftime. Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. It really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
And this drive will start inside the 25. Time for the Raiders offense to hit the field. They're trailing, but there's enough time, Brock, that they could get a scoring drive to attack that here before the break.
Here we go.
1st and 10 now. Here's Smith. Completed over the middle. And they will finally catch up to him just a second before he could reach that 40.
12 yards. And on Las Vegas.
The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. We've set it down from 37.
Hey, we go, Salon!
On 1st down, here's Smith. Cowboys closing in, and they get to him. A timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. Expect the defense to be coming again here after that sack. It is 2nd and 16.
30-yard line.
Here's Smith. And they get to him again. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down. Third and long for him here. He shovels this one forward. And this one doesn't go far. So a one-sided contest as we reach the break here. Let's head over to Scott Hansen for the EA Sports Halftime Report.
Okay, Kate, thanks very much. A great weekend of football behind us. In case you missed any of the action, let's recap it for you. Our spin around the NFL starts now. At Lincoln Financial Field, the Eagles at home to take on the Lions in a matchup of the top 2 seeds in the NFC a season ago. And it's Jared Goff hooking up with the All-Pro Amon-Ra St. Brown. Beautiful throw to the back of the end zone. It's a touchdown. From there, why don't we go to Cleveland? Let's check in on the Browns as they host the Baltimore Ravens. And this is Rashad Bateman. He's going to bring this one in, and away he goes. He'll take it 65 yards to the end zone. The Ravens win their 2nd straight, and they do it in style. Got one more to show you. Let's go to Denver. It's the Broncos hosting the Kansas City Chiefs. And it's the rookie from UCF, R.J. Harvey. He gets past the first wave of the defense, and the race is on. The Broncos get it done within the division as they come away with the victory. With that, let's take a look at the rest of the scores from around the NFL this past weekend. Meanwhile, in our game, it was a competitive, hard-hitting first half. We expect more of the same going forward. As we hand it back over to the commentary team, Kate Scott and Brock Heward.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. And a stumble coming out of the locker room in halftime as the kick goes out of bounds, Brock. So our first drive of the half is going to begin all the way up at the 40. He is shaking his head, and he's going to be wondering about that kickoff for a while. Couldn't keep it in the field of play, and that offense gets a gift to begin this drive. So a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Smith on first down. Hauled in. Again, it's Bowers. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. Following that completion, remember the O-line looks to be in some pain. They're headed out to take a look at him now. 2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
From the gun, Smith. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
That's good for a Las Vegas first down.
Here we go.
They give up the guns. It's Genty. And he's going to be down to within a yard of that red zone as the stop is made. They get 23 on that one. And that's a Vegas first down.
That's another Raiders first down. 1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, well, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Another give here to Genty. Quick adjustment defensively to stop him this time, so no gain on first down. Offense to the line, 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the Cowboys' 22-yard line.
Shotgun snap to Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
3rd down and the 11.
Ready.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. No better So now on 4th down, the Raiders elected to send Daniel Carlson out for the field goal. This a 39-yarder. Carlson's kick is good. Now we have a member of the Cowboys hurt after that play, and they'll need to get somebody out there to look at him. The Raiders kicking team is out there, and they'll boot this away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And he is the NFL leader in rushing yards as we work through November. He's hoping an excellent season can continue as such here. And he stopped after picking up 9, so they're set up well here with 2nd and 1. And he's certainly given us a performance worthy of these primetime lights. This is now a 100-yard game that he's put together. Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. Straight ahead with Williams. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10. They go play action with Stroud. Knocked away, that's going to be incomplete. Defender there, and that brings up 2nd down. Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. His first target doesn't lead to his first catch. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. To the air on 3rd and long. And they're going to tag a defender with this one.
That's interference. Defense.
So after the call, defense in a much different spot. Instead of forcing a 4th down, it's back to 1st. They'll run here following the penalty. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. You can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Stroud. This is complete to Ferguson, out left. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Looking to throw, Stroud. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. So good work to help reset those chains.
Oh, surprise gift to the receiver near the goal line. And that right there is the start of what could be a goal line stand. They hit him for a loss on 1st and goal. Shotgun now for Stroud. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Cowboys stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. C.J. Stroud, the touchdown. For the point after, here's Aubrey. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Cowboys stretch their lead to 21. Aubrey now to kick this one away. Here's Smith on the return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So Coach Pete Carroll ushers his Raider offense back to the field. They're down 21 now after that last score and in need of a comeback as we work through this game.
Ready.
Shotgun give here to Jency. And he'll manage 3 there to begin this one. 2nd and 7 coming up. They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
On the pickup. 2nd and 6.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. Pass caught by Jack Besh. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. All set now, 1st and 10. Working now from the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tried getting that one to Brock Bowers. And it sets up 2nd down. Back to the air, it's Smith. Rolling into enemy territory. And he's down to almost, nope, they're actually going to give him the 30 here. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Raider, first down.
There we go.
1st and 10 at the 30.
Smith on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And the Raiders are going to have a 1st down.
That's another Las Vegas 1st down.
Working inside the red zone. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Smith's going to throw again. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. Drive has gone 8 plays now as they face 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Besh goes motion right. Again, it's Smith to the air. And he rips this one out and over the back of the end zone. Incomplete.
There's not a quarterback alive that enjoys throwing it away on 3rd down. But that's a good case right there of live to play another day. Live to play another series and don't put the ball in harm's way.
All right, looks like this is the moment. They're going to make their comeback push. They're going for it on 4th. This is Genty. And this one will not work out for him. He's stacked up behind the line and is going to head off after a turnover on downs. Cowboys just about set. Here comes 1st and 10. Williams fields the pitch. And this hasn't been a common side out of him tonight, but the defense wins this rep. He's limited to no gain on the carry. 1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
On the quick. 2nd and
to the air, Stroud. Screen here for Williams. They'll be brought down just as he gets it up to the 24. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the 1st.
On the play. And the Cowboys 1st down.
They'll run. This is Williams. Spins out of one stop. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next. All right, we've reached the final quarter of Monday Night Primetime. It's Cowboys football, and they should be able to coast through the 4th with that kind of lead. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Another run for Williams. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Well, we've talked about this before, Brock. The thinking's simple but effective. We'll stop getting it to this guy when you find a way to stop it, and they have yet to do that today.
You know, there's just certain things up in this booth that I love. I think you could feel it emanating from me. And one of them is when you impose your will, and you don't back away from it. If they can't stop it, run it right at them.
1st down, Stroud. He's going to loft one. 20. They rip off a huge chunk of field as he makes a tackle. And he's brought down after a great gain. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to.
Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Raiders, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his 1st career interception. And as they celebrate the turnover, we're going to shift our focus to one of his teammates who appears to be injured following that play. Team staff heading out to look at him now. The Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Motioning left is their running back. On 1st down, here's Smith. Just kept going the wrong way, and that's going to cost him. That is a safety. So following the safety block, they're on now to begrudgingly send it away with a free kick. Brings it in at the 12. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. The Cowboys about to get going on offense. Javonte Williams headed back out now. And you can see with the stats there, such a weapon for this offense to utilize week in and week out. And this is across midfield. They're going to stop him at that 45-yard line. A gain of 26 yards there. And that's good for a Dallas 1st down.
Best run games in this league at balance. Can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Trying to throw on 1st down. Completed over the middle. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It appears all that prep work and studying that you quarterbacks love to do in the build-up to the game, Brock, it has certainly paid off. This guy has picked apart this defense much of the contest.
This is one of those games you appreciate. There's going to be peaks, there's going to be valleys, going to be mountaintops. Just like pitcher.
And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Dorian Williams makes the play. First call here coming from the shotgun.
The Raiders take over.
Smith to the air now. Going left side, Bowers has it. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line.
That is a textbook 1st down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable. It creates space to take that shot downfield.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Hey, here we go, hey.
From the gun, Smith. Catch made underneath by the back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. 1st and 10 from the 43.
And the Las Vegas 1st down.
Shotgun snap to Smith. It's on the in route. And they limit the damage after the catch, but the catch itself does get them to the opposing 43.
Yards on the play. That's good for a Las Vegas.
And again, it's Smith. He's still going at the 30. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29.
They'll come up on 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith yet again. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. They're going to try for 2. Smith getting his Raiders set.
The Raiders will line up for the 2-point.
All right, they're going to throw for it. And he reaches the end zone on that 2-point try, Brock. This is going to cut it to a 2-score game now, down 15.
26.
All right, partner, it is a small step on a long road back, but a necessary one. The touchdown and that conversion drop us back down to a 2-score game.
So you're saying there's a chance, Kate, just a little bit of a chance. Maybe they got to do it again, and again, and again. But all I know, time may not be on their side, but they did gain just a little bit of momentum.
Dallas getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
All right.
This is Williams. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards. Stroud doing his best to work quickly here.
27-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up
On 2nd down, a run with Williams. And this one's brought to a halt at about the 36-yard line. Well, we're going to pause here, and for good reason. One of the Raiders was injured on that play and is being tended to. They've got 1st down here from the 36. Stroud from the pistol. That's Lamb running the slant. And he has him right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short.
13 yards on the play. That's another Cowboys first down.
Stroud off the play fake. Throwing this one back at the end zone. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
Incomplete. Eric Stokes on the coverage.
Operating from the gun, it's Stroud. He intercepts it. That is exactly what they needed. That's Justin Simmons.
Kate, I think you can almost sense a little bit of a hesitant spark out there. Nobody is going to get too excited. You're still down 2 scores, but there's a little flash of hope, a little flash of optimism. Your defense just gave the opportunity.
And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. Looking quickly here.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 25-yard line.
This is Genty on second. No luck there. Ran that one right into traffic and went nowhere as a result. It's going to be 3rd down. Here he goes, 3rd and long. He puts some air under it, deep down the left. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down. They're going to go for it here, trailing in the 4th. Desperation time here. It's complete. This is Bowers. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Moving quickly, trying to get set. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go, here we go.
Smith on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's a loss of 8. Brings up 2nd and 18. At the 30.
Out of the gun. Here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Trying to find Brock Bowers. So they're left facing 3rd and long. We send a receiver in motion right. Smith on 3rd and long. He'll get this to Tucker. And he'll be brought down a step or 2 shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
A gain of 11 yards. It's 4th down.
Here he goes. Got to have this on 4th down. And we put everything he's got. Cut at the 20. They get to him. He loses the football. It's out. And the Cowboys scoop it up. So they do take over after the fumble block, but they're doing so in a dangerous spot right near their own end zone.
Previous play is under review.
All right, so we all know what we're looking for here, Brock. Where did an elbow, maybe a knee, something touch down? And as it does, is the ball loose at that point?
Yeah, throw in forearm, wrist, shin. There's no question the offensive guy's screaming something hit the ground while the defense is hoping it didn't.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So the nice defensive play, all for naught. He was down first, no fumble. We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders trail by 15. Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's 1st and 10. Smith's going to throw again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. The ball on the 13. Once again, it's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith to the air. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
A 3rd down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go.
Looking to throw it. Past the line, he's going to run for it. And they take this in for the score. The Raiders parlay the interception into points. Geno Smith with a touchdown.
Hey, Kate, that play, I don't think it started out as a touchdown run. I think he was thinking 1st down, but all of a sudden, a little bit of space opened up, those afterburners kicked in, and he made himself and his team a phenomenal play.
The kick is good, and they've moved back within a possession in the fourth.
Next to score, Cowboys 26, Raiders 18.
All right, that lead cut down to 8 after that score, and the kick is away. Has this at the 6. He's brought down just inside the 25. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. Their lead's still more than a field goal, thankfully, should the worst happen, Brock. But obviously the goal here is to hang on to the ball and try to run this game out.
Yeah, the goal is to get to the best formation in the history of offensive football. The victory formation. That is all that you're thinking right now is just make these plays, run out this clock so we could take one more knee and celebrate.
At the 30-yard line.
Going left side, Williams with it. And he has the Cowboys' first down, Brock. That should clinch this win for him. New set of downs from 37.
The Cowboys first down. First and 10.
Going to the ground again on first. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
A gain of 13 yards.
Here's a design run. Offense to the line for second down. They're going to pass it here. Flushed out of the pocket. On the run, deep down. He's got it inside the 25. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a pickup of 33 yards. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First down. A gain of 33 yards.
So the Cowboys come in and take this one on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths. Because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? We're both.
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.
So for Brock Heward and all of our crew, I'm Kate Scott, wrapping up another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The Cowboys are winners as we bid you farewell from Las Vegas.